Welcome, everybody. Sorry I was delayed, but I'm here. Okay, y'all. I'm going to let y'all have a look-see at what we got today. This is going to aid us in our business, our little business we're trying to do here. We got a paper trimmer. You know, it's got a handle here and it comes down and you can cut things. We got one of these from a big box store. Not saying no names or anything, but it's one of the local places. You know, they've been around since the 80s. And yeah, it used to have a lot of American-made products. Not really anymore. But anyway. Anywho, so we got this paper trimmer. And it says it cuts up to 10 sheets of 21-pound paper. It's got a measurement grid for accurate trimming and a safety lock. So, I'm not happy with the fact that it's a plastic base. But it's going to work until I can find one that I really, really, really want. That is durable enough to be out in the shop. Because we're going to eventually have a area set out in a shop to have all this stuff so I can get the stuff out of the house. So, anywho, we got that. And we got this here little laminating machine. Y'all, I keep wanting to call it an laminating machine, but it's not a laminating, it's laminating. But it's by Scotch. Okay. No, I'm not affiliated with them. Yes, I pay for this with my own money. Okay. Well, our money, not mine. Ours. Okay. Yeah, it's a thermal laminator. Okay. So, we got this. And I'm going to take it out of the box and let y'all have a look-see. Okay. At what it looks like. So, let's take this off. Use our little scissors. Oh, it has a little handle. And it come with instructions in English. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Don't I feel special? Y'all, it's got very legible instructions. Hard to come by legible instructions these days, don't you think? See that, y'all? But anywho. So, we got some paper that came with it. And we can take these and set these to the side. Hello, hello, Boot. Hello, Mother of Three. How are you doing there? Good to see you, baby. Thank you, baby. Okay, y'all. How do I get this thing out of here? Oh, okay. Got a lot of plastic on it. They covered this thing up good. Okay. Here's our little laminating machine. Set this box to the side. Okay. And y'all, this is what it looks like. I'm glad you're relaxing. It's what? Almost 10 o'clock in the morning there. Y'all, we just got the power button. It's got a 3 millimeter and a 5. And then a little ready thing for you to tell when it's ready. And here is the release button. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm excited about that, y'all. Have y'all got any rain yet? How's the weather doing there? Is the weather doing good? And y'all, the plug is underneath. It's got a place for you to store your... Oh, it's hot. Yeah. Here, girl, I am going to be making some... Okay. Y'all don't think I'm silly. I'm being dead serious. I am going to be making bookmarks to sell. Okay? Bookmarks with scripture, like inspirational scripture and things like that. And also, I was thinking about planting cards, laminating planting cards for like your when you plant like your plants in your garden and you want something to on a little stick to stick by it. Well, you know how those things always fall apart and they look ugly, or they get wet, or they're just made real flimsy. I want to make, yeah, labels. That's right. I want to make those custom, you know, that, and a couple of other things, you know. That's what I want to do. Just saying. And I'm going to use this to do it. So, we got the cutting machine. Where's it at? We got this, the little guillotine thing, the trimmer. Okay. And that's how we're going to cut them. And then we got the laminator. Okay. Let me put this back in the... I don't need to put it back in the box. Baby, I don't need to put this... I don't need to save this box, do I? No. It's just going to be taking up space. So, anyway, let's put that over there. In the trash. Okay. Now, let's set this over to the side. Yeah, I'm glad you said labels, hit gal, because guess what? I couldn't think straight. Okay, y'all, I got me and Kenneth a sales order form. Booyah. Now, this is just for right now. I'll eventually make my own, probably. Thank you, I like it. It was $3.99, girl. One of my favorite church ladies gave it to me. She said, Debbie, I think this shirt will look so pretty on you. So she gave it to me. Exactly. $3.99. Mm-hmm. But anyway, there's my little sales order thing. Okay. I got that. Got me that little book. And I got... Yeah. Y'all better see me use these little teeny things. Okay. I have lost a bunch of scissors due to not losing them, but y'all, they're so old and so rickety, and they've been used on a lot of stuff that I really needed other kind of scissors for, and the blades had nicks in them, and I tried to file them down and sharpen them again, but yeah, I just bought a new pair of scissors. That is so sweet. Hit gal. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Ain't that sweet? But there's my pair of scissors I got. And guess what I'm getting ready to do? I'm getting ready to get them off of this board right here. Because we're going to need them tonight. Because I'm going to be doing some stuff, y'all. Oh my goodness. They sure did intend for Debbie to not get into these scissors. Because they know I'm a klutz. Scissors. Yeah, I feel the same way. Yep, can't make money off God. That's right. And y'all, I got me some dry erase boards because they're magnetic to put on my freezer and my refrigerator. Because y'all, I need to have somewhere to take notes, you know, that I can see. Like when I'm on the phone and I'm talking to somebody and they tell me something and I'm sitting around looking for a pad or something to write it down, write everything down on. Yeah. Hey, Ercia, I don't know if I said your name right, but welcome, welcome. So I got me some dry erase boards, y'all. I got 2 of them. Uno, dos. Hello, Christina. Welcome, welcome, darling. And y'all got me some El Cheapo dry erase markers. Okay. And we got some laminating paper. I just got the 3mm 50 sheets for right now. That's what I got. And as y'all know, girl, hey. Girl, my mind's mush too. I'm telling you. Hit y'all, my mind is so mush lately. I'm like, Christina, I'm so glad you could come, honey. But I got 2 packages of the, not the tiniest ones, but the medium ones. I got 2 packs of those. They're, I think, what is it, 100 pack? Yeah, 100 pack. I got 2 of those because y'all ran out the other day when I was putting all that jewelry up. Ran slap out of them. And then I got me some of the next size up, the 3 times 4 inch. No, not really. Well, I guess you could call it arts and crafts, but not really. I'm just showing everybody the stuff that I got today to do some of my my jewelry and some of my other stuff as far as organization and how to store it and all that stuff. So, here's the other thing. Y'all, I ran out of containers. I had 6 containers, and they're full right now. Full of stuff for jewelry. I needed some more, so we got 6 of these with lids. And they probably going to get filled up within the next day or so. A couple of days. So, but whenever you're, like right now, I don't have anywhere here right now because I don't have my building yet to sell everything out of, so I would have to go and set up somewhere else. And when you travel, you know, you need to have your stuff stored away properly. So whenever you're like let's say it's raining or something, you know. Well, y'all, I have a truck that does not have a camper shell on it. So I wouldn't will need to put my stuff in boxes that I can put in a bigger box. So whenever me and my husband take everything out, it won't be all messy, you know? So we got these containers because there's a box that I looked at that I literally can do like, you know, 5 of these, 6, 7 in a row and double, you know, double stack it. So we don't have to worry about stuff getting rained on, you know. So this is the size I got today, which is very similar to the other size that I got y'all a couple of weeks ago that y'all see me put my other stuff in. So I got 6 of these with the lids, and they were $5 a piece. Now, remember, y'all used to be able to get these for like $2, $3. Well, not no more. So $5 a piece, and that's better than what I paid at the Dollar General, which was $7 and some change. But I did have a coupon, so I didn't exactly pay that much. Yeah, ain't nothing cheap no more, honey. That's right. There you go. That's very, very true. So, anywho, that is exactly right. Nothing's cheap. So, anywho, the other thing we got today was we got a paper shredder. Because I am going to... Ooh, I got this piece of plastic running around my feet down here. Girl, you're crazy. We got a paper shredder because I want to make me some of them logs that you take your paper and you shred it, and then you stuff it in one of the biodegradable, not made out of plastic, y'all. It is not plastic, but it's made out of something they put like onions and potatoes in them, and they're biodegradable. Well, that netting that's made out of, you stuff the paper shreds in it and make a log. And I want to store those logs up in a container. Planting sacks. Plantain sacks. Okay, well, I guess that's the name of them. Yeah, I didn't know what the name of them was. But I'll have ready-made little logs that I can stack up in a container instead of just having to burn the paper. You know, like storing it up like that is just so aggravating, y'all. Because then you got to take the plastic off as you're doing it and all that. But if I'm shredding it, I can just rip the plastic off, throw it in the trash, and shred it and store it, and it'll be a lot more compact. And I'm not going to have to sit there and ball it up and throw it on the fire because, y'all, that is just, ooh, aggravating. And the other thing that I want to use the shredded paper for is for my worm bed. Little bit of soil, shredded paper, and a little bit of cornmeal, and just keep on layering it for worms. For, worms, we use them for fishing. It don't even matter. Plantain, whatever. It's close enough that I can look it up. You know what I mean? And figure out what the name of it is. Because I hadn't looked up yet what the name of it is. But I use them. I just never thought to ask anybody, hey, what's this? What's the name of this stuff? You know? But anyway, I can ask the lady at the Eagle Island in Wilmington, because they order them and put their stuff in it, that they sell. That's what we do. Well, I use a hugelculture method in my raised beds and stuff, and we have rain catchment, and you know we have stuff around here. We're prepared, honey. Trust me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Well, we're pre- we're as prepared as we can be for our financial situation. So um, I'm not going out and buying solar generators, and yeah, I don't have the yeah, I'm not doing all that. I put me some. I have my little system set up to warm my water up outside. I can use solar to bake. Make me a little solar oven, which I have made several times with a. I've used a stainless steel sink and some other stuff to make a solar oven, and I have cooked in it. So, but I also can build a fire too. So, you know, yeah, that's exactly right. Old dirt, the twigs, leaves, anything you pile it in there. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Kenneth just put me. Honey, how many of those containers did you put the twigs and leaves and all that in the bottom?
Every one of them.
I mean, how many of them are out there? Is what I'm saying. 4.
The big ones on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, every one that, I've got 3 full of dirt, and I got one I got to work on.
There's 3 full and 1 that he's working on right
I
now.
put more twigs and sticks in, and then start putting.
He's got to add some more twigs and sticks in the bottom of the 4th one, but the other 3 are done. They're good.
Just got to add a little dirt to it, especially ones with that I planted to make plants.
Yeah, and you know what, Hit Gal, we tap the corn stalk here to get the corn syrup, and people was like, "Well, how do you do that?" I said, "You drill a hole in the stalk that's about up to your shin, and you put a little, hole in it, and take a little toothpick or something and stick in there, and the corn syrup will run down that toothpick, and then you let it drip down in a little teeny bucket that you put over it, and that's how you collect your corn syrup." And they were like, "What? I didn't know that." Yeah. So it ain't like the corn syrup in the store. Most of that stuff is just sugar and water. Yeah, water pie and old cakes and vinegar pie. Y'all, I remember those vinegar pies from church, and my grandma would make them. I'm like, a vinegar pie or an onion pie. Oh, them onion pies are so good, y'all. Oh man. Now, I'm not a chocolate eater, but Kenneth and Michael is. Everybody else is here around here but me. I'm not I'm a peppermint kind of person, you know. But and I like caramel and cheesecake. I'm not really a cake person. Um, and I can do without the frosting and all that. I just like a glaze. If I do have a cake, glaze, you know. So just saying. But anywho, we always end up talking about food. Yeah. All them bones and stuff and all them little veggie scraps. Now, of course, I give a lot of scraps to my chickens. But making a broth, I got my little stash. Yes, food is delicious. Can't you tell I like to eat? I'm just saying. But yeah. Okay, y'all. I want to have me a little bit. This is naughty. I shouldn't be having this. But yeah. Oh, and that thing got hot too. Ugh. Okay, y'all. Now, this is what I want to show y'all. Look at that mess. Y'all see that? Okay. Those are wire wrap rings. That's ring one. Here's another one. That's two. Here's three. I didn't make these. I didn't do it, y'all. So, just saying, I didn't do it. But I do want y'all to tell me what you think. Your honest opinion. This is supposed to be a piece of lapis. Yeah. Here's another one. Oh, that was sweet. That's very sweet. Yeah, our kids be getting free stuff because they're so cute. I wasn't so cute when I was little, I guess, because I didn't get free stuff when I was a kid. I'm just saying. Yeah, there's a girl. Hey, gal, you got me laughing, girl. Yeah, these are wire wrapped rings. And there's a hole drilled through the stones. And then it's wire wrapped. Here's another one. And a piece of amethyst. And yeah, I don't know what this is supposed to be. That. This is dyed howlite. Like it wants to be turquoise, but it's not. Okay. And okay, I'll try to show you the side view. And here are the little ones. One. Here's a blue one. 2 light colors and 1 dark one in the middle. Here's orange. Here's yellow and green. And here is a little. Okay, and here is this one. Quartz. Okay, now I'm going to show y'all something. Let's see here. We have our handy dandy stone right here. And we have some Q-tips. And I do think I did show this on a live, but somebody asked me to go over it again. So I'm going to do that. Okay? Because I can't remember what video I did it on. And I went back and looked and so I'm just going to redo it. Okay. We're going to get our sterling silver acid testing stuff right here. Y'all, I'm getting kind of low on that. I need to order some more. Okay. We're going to do a little scratchy-datchy on here. Copper. Because, see, it's showing copper. That was ring 1. Copper. 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 Nothing wrong with copper. Hello, Regina. How are you, darling? Copper. 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 And copper. Now, y'all, the moral, no. Yeah, Echo, it's actually kind of funny because I couldn't even find my own stream earlier. Even with a notification bell, I'm just saying. Okay, y'all. Every one of those is copper. Here's the moral of the story. These rings were in a box with another ring taped to the top of the box. That ring's wire was sterling silver. Okay. Now, I've since someone else wanted that ring. Okay. So, I no longer have that ring. All right. But that was the ring that was on the top as a display, not for sale. Sterling silver. It was sterling silver. It really was. But every single ring that I just tested is copper with silver plate. Y'all, that's very deceptive. So these are all silver tone. Okay. Because they have been stored away and they weren't stored away properly. So they're, that silver plating, but it's worn. So some of them, you can see the copper. Okay. Now, this is my question. Now we know that whoever did that was very deceptive. I would never do that. No. But do you think I should try to sell them? Or should I take them apart and put these stones, since they're in the rough, in our gem tumbler and try to get them smoother and remake the rings with fresh copper? Yeah, they're real stone. Well, some of them are real stones, and some of them, just like this right here, this one is that's dyed howlite. Okay, these little beads, they're acrylic beads. They were trying to make them look, and some of them are glass beads. Like that one's glass, but those two are acrylic. Some of the stones are real, but they're just, um uh like granite. Like some of them are, it's still stone, but it's not like a precious stone. And then like this is quartz. I mean, that's amethyst. And this is lapis. So some of them are. Yeah, it sure does look like a bird egg, don't it? Sure does. But it's pretty though. Now, these rings, I'm not into big jewelry myself. I like small, like smaller dainty rings. But I could handle something like this that's smaller, Hey Janae, how are you doing, honey? But what, in y'all's opinion, what should I do? Should I try to sell them as is, since they're already made, and just put, silver tone and individually, of course, I'll package them individually and put silver tone in the size and all that? Or should I take the ones that's precious stone off, tumble them, and try to do a better quality ring? Because sometimes, yeah, that's why, one of the reasons why I'm asking y'all's opinion. Because, sometimes people give you an idea you hadn't thought of before. Like, see, these are already put together. And some of y'all might think these are, just because it's not my style and I wouldn't wear it, now someone else did make it, you know. Um, you know. Okay, that's a thought. Try to sell them as is. Um, Now I think I'll definitely take that one apart, y'all. That's kind of, to me, I'm not even comfortable selling that. Unless there's something I'm missing. Y'all, does that even look like it should be put together? It's a piece of dyed stone with a piece of amethyst on the side, just hanging off of it. What do y'all think? I say no. Everybody say yes or no. Put Y or N. Yeah, to me it looks like a piece of Hubba Bubba gum that's been dried out with a pretty piece of amethyst on the side just hanging off of there. Okay, Echo V. Hey V, how are you doing, honey? Yeah, y'all, Hubba Bubba. That's funny. Hubba Bubba. Don't that look like a piece of Hubba Bubba? Somebody has done chewed and got. I'm telling you, it looks like it's even got teeth marks in it. Look. I'm like, what were they thinking? Just saying. Yeah. Yeah. So y'all get to see me demolish Hubba Bubba. I'm just saying. That to me is crazy. Yeah. Oh, this feels so good demolishing this thing. Oh yeah. Now let's see if I can save the base of it. Okay. Now I'm going to show y'all what the base of it looks. I'm going to pull these wires off. Here is the piece of amethyst left on it. And there are the prongs. There is the ring itself. Okay. Now I could try to, I could take this off, this piece, which is what I'm going to do. Let's see here. Do they have that just tucked under there? Okay. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to snip it right there. Okay. There is our little piece of amethyst. Hello, Miriam. Okay, that's a little piece of amethyst, y'all, and it is smooth. It does need to be polished. I do not know why anybody would put, if it's smooth, why anybody would even bother to put an unpolished stone on a piece of jewelry like that. Don't know, but they did. So I'm going to polish this before it's used. But this is what we have left, y'all. We have a base. Oops. We have a base that I can still use right there. And it would be for a, well, y'all, that's such a small little, I'd have to reshape it. That's a small little ring, but it is a base. Yes, I could put that. Thank you, Miriam. Miriam, that's a good idea. Thank you. Okay, we're going to take note here. Okay. Y'all, hold on a minute. I'll show you the piece of bubble gum. Okay. Put cabochon on base of ring. I can go through my cabochons that I do have I can go through them. Yeah, they can get funny. We'll set this to the side and we'll look for a cabochon to put on it. Yeah, this, yeah. We don't want no hubba bubba rings around here. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to save this. I'm going to fold these prongs down because I don't want anybody to be looking through the stuff and get poked. So we're going to just bend them down. Okay. Because y'all, my hubby, he helps me sometimes with looking through stuff. And I don't want him getting cut up. Y'all know what I mean? Much less anybody else that might be helping me. Y'all, there's a piece of hubba bubba stone. That's funny. Y'all, what trash. I ought to save this just to show people some of the mess that I've run into. But, oh man. Yeah. Whew. I'm going to save it. I'm going to set it to, I ain't throwing it away. I'm going to save it. What y'all think? Okay, so the rest of them, we will size. I'm going to clean them up. Okay, and I will try to polish. I will try to polish them up. Okay. And we'll I need to get, well, I don't really want to spend the money on making or buying boxes. So I will probably make ring cards and just attach the ring to the card. Put the side, just the same way I'm doing all the necklaces and stuff. You know? So we're going to size them, clean them up, polish them, package them, and try to sell them. If they are not successful at selling, then I will take them apart and we will use them for something else. And I'll come back and let y'all know how it works after we get going. Just saying. Okay. So we got that. Okay. Now, let's see here. The other day, or the other night, I partially packaged, I think it was 120 pairs of earrings, y'all. And I'm going to show them to you. Okay. $120 pairs. So, y'all get to, for a few minutes, I'm going to show y'all, okay, how I'm going to do this. Yeah, there's some bling, honey. Yeah, there's some bling. Okay, I'm going to sit that like right over there. Now, all the different stuff has there's several different sizes of stuff. So, we got several different size bags. Y'all, the first set of earrings I'm going to put in a bag because y'all, I don't like these things. I think they're yeah. I'm not a fan of them, I'll just say that. But I know different strokes for different folks, so they're going in the bag. And because a lot of people say, well, you're going to be hanging your stuff up. Why are you putting it in a bag? Well, y'all, I don't want stuff to get ruined. A lot of this stuff, like this, I will have out, and I'm going to put them in trays and kind of stand them up like that and just let people go through them. The jewelry that I'm going to be making is going to be the jewelry that I will have displayed on the racks. Okay? That's going to be, because I'll be doing all the custom jewelry is what I will be saving. That, yeah, it's not my style. I'm not saying it's ugly, and I'm not going to say other people's stuff is ugly for the most part. But y'all, that daggum bubble gum was ugly, because that looks like a piece of chewed up bubble gum. That was, to me, not. Ugh. Just saying. But anyway, these things will be in a display just like these little black trays. They'll be standing upright in a display based on their size, their tone, whatever, and priced accordingly, because there is some that's vintage, some that's more modern, you know. And I will have a section of jewelry that is for like I'll just say this. I'll have it out there for sale, but it will be, hello, Sharon. How are you, honey? Welcome, welcome, baby. Yeah, yeah, and that's true. In my area, they would sell for between $5 to $10, depending on the traffic of people that you got coming and what they're willing to pay. That's right. Now, I will tell you this. I'm going to explain this so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. I'm trying to figure out how to put this. I know what it's like to not be able to afford the pretties, you know, only being able to go and buy like uh, clothes used and stuff like that, you know. Um, I've been through times like that in my life, and I couldn't buy anything of the pretties. So, oh, okay. I thought you meant like uh price wise, because for around here they would sell between $5 and $10. I'm not going to try to sell them for no $10 to nobody. You know what I mean? I would sell them for 5, and if the person seemed like they really liked them but didn't, you know, I will work with people. You know, right? But what I'm saying is, I'll have my jewelry that I can afford to. Maybe if I see a woman that she's looking, but you know, I think maybe I feel led to just kind of, you know, put something, if she, you know, even if she doesn't get something, just politely, you know, maybe take what I saw her looking at and just kind of, you know what I mean? Because I still have to try to think about the fact that, you know, I've put money and time into doing something. So there'll be jewelry that I won't be able to feasibly just give away. But I've got several things here that I didn't put a lot of money into, you know, that I can justify doing stuff like that with, because I was able to sell something else and make a little bit off of it. So I can do that. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that I want to have a section like that set up that's already I want everything to be reasonably priced. I am not going to try to bamboozle a hoodoo nobody, you know, because I've seen some people do that, and I'm like, dude, you're at a yard sale. You know what I mean? Just saying. But anywho, y'all get my point, right? Just saying. That's how we're gonna do things now. For right now, I'm gonna just put them in this little box right here and set them to the side as I'm working, putting this stuff in here. Okay. Again, here, not my cup of tea at all. But some person that likes big giant jewelry may love these. You know. Yeah. Where's my other big bags? Where did you put them at, Debbie? Yeah, those are big. Okay, we're going to see if those will fit in this bag, y'all. Just saying. Oh my goodness, these things are huge. We're going to try. We're going to try. Oh, well, they bend a little bit, so that'll be good if they will. And there's a lot of the younger women around here that they have their, they have their little babies, and they'll go to the yeah. Echo, see, there you go. Somebody else, what don't look good on me or what I don't like might look very good on somebody else that's maybe got a different hairstyle. You know how some of them girls, they can rock the almost like a dude from like the 90s where they have the like a little bit bigger hair, you know. Some of them girls look, they can rock the bigger earrings and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it looked fine on them. The more bolder stuff, Just saying. Hey, gal, what you talking about? You said that's petty or pretty? I don't know what you're talking about, baby. You talking about the earrings? I don't know. What you talking about, baby? What you talking about, Willis? Yeah. Yeah, I get it, Regina. You know what? I thought about that, hit gal. I did think about that. I thought about that. And you know what? If they don't sell as earrings, that would be my next step, is to try to make a bracelet out of them. Or maybe a bracelet and a necklace, because I have some more beads that I could make do a necklace. Oh, okay. But, yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, let's get let me get some more of these over here. Let's see. Okay. This is the size I needed the other night that I ran out of. I'm going to use my scissors I just got. Do-da, do-da. Ooh, trash. Did I get... No. They're still not big enough. They're smaller than... Well, y'all. Huh. Let's say something here. Okay, y'all. We're going to try this. We're going to try it. Because yeah, we're just going to see if we can make it work. Yeah, Whoopsie is right. And if I can't make it work, yeah, with the earring backs, even if I cut them, yeah. Yeah, Whoopsie Daisy. Yeah, that's a Whoopsie Daisy, all right. Oh, man. Yo. Yeah, I think I need to have my head examined. Okay. There we go. I guess I have to be careful about which ones I select for those bags. Okay. The ones that aren't too big. Yeah, the Walmart bags are not. Oh. Oops. I was trying to not say that. Yeah. Jolly John Brown. Oh yeah, I got plenty of uses for those bags. I just bought the wrong. Oh yeah, I can use these for plenty of things. I didn't waste my money buying them. I just should have paid more attention to what I was buying. These just seem to, yeah, they're. Ah. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about myself right now. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get them put up. Mm. Yeah. Well, honey bunny, I guess we should have went to Hobby Lobby. Yeah, because all of these earrings that's in this thing now, I cannot get the envelopes that I thought were the right size are not the right size. I underestimated my measuring stick. Just saying. Oops. Okay. Let us. Yeah, what is plan B? We're going to find out. Because, yeah. Yeah. This is actually plan C, Echo. Here's plan C. Plan C is just use the bigger bag. The way bigger bag. These are vintage earrings, y'all. They're the earrings that have from back in the 80s that have the little plastic thingamabobber on it for people who are allergic to metal or sensitive to metal. Okay, there we go. Y'all, I got to turn this fan off and I have to go take care of some business real quick, if y'all know what I mean. So, I'll be right back. Okay? So, and don't go nowhere. Stay tuned for more silliness. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, I mean. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, they were sleepies. Okay, guys, I'm back. Oh.
That'd be safe.
Marcel did better. Yes, baby. Okay, y'all.
Well, enjoy yourself, love.
Kathy, let's see here. Did I miss somebody? Well, hello, Kathy. Welcome, darling. Okay, y'all. Oh, that was a relief. Okay. Now, let's get back on a roll, y'all. That was 3, 4. There's a pair. And as I package them, I'll show you each one of them, okay? Five. That is gold tone. Now, I think these were 14 karat gold electroplated, but I'm not even going to bother because it was so worn with what it looked like. It's still gold tone. It's really still good quality. But I'm not trying to sell it for that. I'm not doing that. That to me is just silly. So, yeah, anyway. There we go. No, I didn't. I'm not doing Temu. Good idea, but I'm not doing Temu. I'm just getting them local. I do like getting stuff from Hobby Lobby. And I like to support a local business, so I'll stick with that. I've been on trying to really limit myself from ordering stuff offline. You know? And I keep as much business locally as I can. Y'all, I was going to just not worry about these little earrings, but the little girls in the neighborhood told me I needed to try to sell them. Those are the little ones for beach wear. So, no, baby. Ooh, I can put these in a small bag. These will fit in a small bag. Where'd I put them at? What did I do with them? Oh my goodness, I'm crazy. These will fit in. Watch this. Ooh la la. I can still use them for something. What was that? 7? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was at 9. 9. We're at 9. $10. Gold tone. $11. And I'm glad I bought 2 packages of these. I probably should have bought 4. Some little dingly danglies. What was that number? 12, y'all? 12. 13. Am I boring y'all? Yeah, because you like orange. Yeah, not me either, Regina. Or hit gal. Nope. So we're going to say what, 14? Somebody, lady in red. Y'all, if that ain't a flashback to the 80s, I don't know what is. 15. And you know what? When I go to sort everything, I will show y'all what jewelry I'll have in the little thing that those are cute. Those are one of the earrings that I was thinking about putting in that tray for jewelry that, you know, I can just let slide to somebody, if you know what I mean. '80s. Screaming the '80s. Yeah, I think this will work better if I just put them in there sideways. '80s. What am I at? 16. Hello, Claire. How are you? Yeah, was I at 17? 18. '80s. All the way '80s. Janae, did you just say those big pink heart earrings, girl? Regina says, I love pink. Girl, I love pink too. Especially when I wear it with brown and sage green. 19. And I thought those I could put with the I can slide jewelry to somebody. What y'all think? Y'all think those would be a nice pair to do that with, y'all? What y'all think? These would be I don't even know what is a rave. Oh, you talking about like a one of them parties that young people go to? Yeah. I don't we just a bunch of country folk around here, so I don't know if I'm gonna find any of them people out here in the woods or not, girl. But if I set up right off of 74, 76, they might be some ravers that would stop by and look. I don't know. There's some more white 80s earrings, y'all. White, round discs. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I've lost count. Here's some more. Pink and blue. Real 80s. Janae, you and Echo remember them. And a hit gal. Mm. We should put these on cola. What y'all think? Pin her down and put them on her. What y'all think? Make her wear them. Hit gal. Should we pin cola down and put them on her? Make her wear them. I think we should. Eyeballs. Yeah, exactly. Blue and pink eyeballs. I'm just saying. Yeah, I bet she will. Yeah, that girl can make a burlap bag look good. Okay, y'all. Now, um, I was skeptical about these earrings, but um, these I think are going to go to somebody. And I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to say who, but it's not for Halloween, y'all, because y'all know I don't celebrate Halloween. Okay, Debbie don't celebrate Halloween. I'll let y'all take a guess of who those might go to. Just saying. She loves orange. Yeah. Polka. Yeah. Yeah. And look. Okay. These are Monet, you guys. Y'all see, this is a pair that um will be a little bit more the pricier ones. So because I don't celebrate Halloween. I never have, never will. I don't knock anybody else who does. I'm not going to fuss. People have a right to do what they want to do, but I don't celebrate Halloween. I don't. Yeah, Regina, that's the same. Yeah. I think that I talked about that on another video at some point. I think so. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just, yeah. I don't do it. Never have. You, you can hear. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Not my style, but still pretty. Who does those remind y'all of? Regina said she likes them. Who does those remind y'all of? Little hearts. I know she would never wear them, but yeah. When I think of Deanna, I think of little hearts, little floating hearts. And those are three-dimensional hearts, too. Just saying. But she would never wear them because that's not her style. Yeah, I think I might keep these and wear these, y'all. Little pigs. Put on my put on me a pair of overalls, y'all, and my bandana, and me some little piggy pig earrings. And go set up with my jewelry. Y'all think I do good? Yeah, girl, I do too. And I can rock some overalls, especially an overall dress, like that goes all the way down to my feet, and then put on some sneakers. Y'all, I know a lot of people think that looks stupid, but it looks cute on me because I make it look like a long denim apron. Just saying. Piggy pigs, oink oink. Oops. I'm running out of room, y'all. Looky here. A dingly danglies. Ooh. I probably should have put them on a tan card instead of black, so they would show up better. Because the black card doesn't do them justice. They're very pretty. What y'all think? Booyah. 80s. Those remind me of something British. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I think uh, maybe a couple of these I'll do a white card or maybe a tan card, and some of these will come off white. You know, I think those will stand out better on the white card. Just saying. Okay. See what we got here. These things are ginormous, y'all. Not my style. Again, not my style. Not my style. But somebody might like them. Hey, Janae, you think Jerry? You think Jericho would like those? Those are your jam. These are your jam, Miriam. These, yeah, you like these? See, like I see. That's what I'm telling y'all. Everybody's got a different style. Yeah, natural. Yep, natural. Well, these are brass. They're wooden and brass. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. Yeah, I wear a lot of earth tones too. And silver looks way better on me than gold. Well, Janae, did you see them now, baby? Yeah, yeah. Earth tones look better, way better on me. Boho style. Yep. Yeah, that's somebody was asking me about was I gonna make some boho jewelry. And I'm like, well, I gotta kind of do my homework on that. Yeah, yeah, not my jazzy jazz, but like she said she liked them. Okay. Mmm. Y'all look at them. I'm gonna just say, staying alive, staying alive. Them some dance fever earrings. Yeah. Girl, you wouldn't catch me. I'll sell them. I'll try to. But you wouldn't catch me nowhere with them things on. Yeah, y'all, my neck ain't but that long. mm, yeah, Debbie can't do that. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Janae. I'm just saying. Now, I could maybe wear that. Maybe. Maybe. But that's pushing it for me. You know? Yeah, those were nice. Yep. And who said they worked in a jewelry store? Who works in a jewelry store again? Thanks, Janae. I'm a snowflake. Miriam, you work in a jewelry store? Yeah, I'm a snowflake. Girl, yeah, pour water on me and see if I melt. Yeah, I ain't gonna melt. I ain't no witchy snowflake. Well, Miriam, we can learn some stuff from you then, girl, since you work in a jewelry store. I'm going to take all the information you give me. And you see my little book right here? I'm going to write it down. Just say, teach away, girl, teach away. You're going to school me today, ain't you? I'm going to be learning. I'm going to soak up all the knowledge. That's right. Shucks, I appreciate when someone shares good information with me. So, I mean, it's fine, baby. You still got good. If you're a seller, you still can give good insight. I'm willing to listen. I like to listen too. 80s. Now, I think these would have looked better on a lighter card. You know what I mean? Because they need a lighter card. Which I think. Y'all tell me when y'all want me to do something else. When y'all want me to maybe work on something else. When y'all get bored. Here's the little hoot owls. Hoot, 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 hoot. Little girl's earrings. Well, an adult could wear them too. Well, I'd wear them, little hoot owls. My little girl in me. It's in there somewhere. Shannon. Hello, Shannon. Welcome, welcome. Hiya, gal. Bougie, y'all. Bougie, bougie, bougie. Just saying. And I think I've got a necklace that might match. Yeah. I bet your mama, if your mama loves them little owl earrings, there's also there's something else I got that's owl. Might be another pair of earrings. It is. I got another pair of owl earrings. I'm gonna set them to the side. They're in here. Yeah, we got an owl that likes to hoot hoot at 4 o'clock in the morning. Every morning, my dogs wake up at between 3:30 and 4, wanting to go to the bathroom. So I got to go and let them out right out there, and I hear hoot 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 hoot. Just saying. Here's some little gold tone hoops with safety backs. Gold tone. Y'all, I have lost count. Look at y'all. Look at there. Ain't them pretty? Echo. I know you like those, don't you? Yes. Those are pretty. Those are my jazz. Classic. That's right. Okay. Y'all, these are so old. They're from the 80s. I think these are one of the first pairs of earrings that was sold over here whenever we started selling Chinese products. And I'm going to tell you why. Because these are the ones with the really long ear wires on them. Well, you know what I mean. Vintage, yeah. And that's back whenever they were making still real good quality stuff. Simple but really pretty. So, not everything. I know I pick and joke about, the China products and stuff. You know, they do almost, they're not, but they do almost look like that. Yes. I thought the same thing. And y'all, I guess where that yellow jacket bit me the other week, I guess my lip's gonna be permanently with a hard place because it never went down. So, and here is a pair that's made in India. Okay. Orion. I don't know if these came out of I think, y'all, I can't remember if it was the vintage jar or not, to be honest with you. I don't remember, but I'm going to do some research. But they're really, y'all, those are really pretty. And really good quality, too. So, can't say that I know they're vintage. I don't know. Um, I do think they were in the vintage jar, but I don't know that they're vintage. Because y'all know there was some stuff in there, if it was in the vintage jar, that was not vintage. So, and that happens. And I'm not going to harp on it because I did enough. Yeah, they ought to sell. They're real pretty. And you know what, Janae, okay, I saw a pair of earrings just like this, with the exception to they had some that had the little turquoise beads, and then some that had I don't know what the stone was, but because it wasn't jade, but it was a greenish, it was like a translucent, but it wasn't jade. stone. Like a greenish. You know what I mean? But anyway, they were made just like this. But they weren't on this type of package, and it was like somebody had made them handmade. And the little pieces on it were silver. Real sterling silver. And the hooks. The ear hooks. So they were real pretty though. Anyway. So I'm going to be making some of that because I did get me some sterling silver. So, and Kenneth got me the little thing to help me make the ear wires and stuff better because I'm not the greatest at making the little loop-de-loops, you know, yet. So he got something to assist me. Oh. Does this say Jericho or no? I know she liked the round ones. And I set those to the side. Is that Screaming Jericho or no? Gloria, Gloria. I think I got your number. Ain't nobody here named Gloria, y'all. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, those aren't clip-ons. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, girl, I got frizzle brain today. Got frizzle brain. Well, I got a whole pile of clip-ons. Before I do anything with them, maybe me, you, and her needs to go in a back room so she can go through them and see what she wants, okay? And here is another one I need to put on a different card. Hello, Dee. Welcome, welcome. How was your trip? No, I didn't need any extra ones either, but my kooky bookie honey got some, so yeah. Not smart. But yeah, that's a story for another day. Y'all. I did get them cleaned up, y'all. Remember I told y'all they were yucky feeling? I got them cleaned. All that little black speckly stuff came off of it. Well, there's one little bit. Well, I got one little speck left on it. Yo, I could have put them in a small bag. Let's redo. Small bag. Small bag. Small bag. See? Some of them will fit in the small bag. So I did not waste money. Did not. Ooh. I guess y'all would consider those boho, right? Is that what those would be considered, boho? Ain't that what y'all call them, boho? That just sounds weird, boho. I be done messed up and said hobo. Okay, I need to fix this. Different things depending on what it is. I've got a vinegar, lemon juice, and salt solution for some of the brass and stuff, and copper. And the Dawn, I do, use that on some of the like the old plastic stuff and the like lucite and different ones. Yeah, yeah. You should, Janae. I know that's what I end up saying, hobo instead of boho. So it just depends on the metal it's made out of, Regina. But the first thing I do is I disinfect everything. Yeah. Now we getting these things packaged. Those are just little. Yeah, I use a lot of toothpaste, especially on my silver. Yeah. More little hoops. Those are silver tone hoops. Gold tone. I think we've got like 3 or 4 more pairs of silver hoops. Gold tone hoops. Trying to get all those. More than that, I guess. Them some big mama jamas. My daughter likes stuff like that. Them real big silver hoop earrings. I got my little, little silver hoops in here, but they're not real silver. There's some more. I think I'm almost done with the big hoops. Maybe. We'll see. Ooh, I can put them in a little pack, y'all. Ooh. Those go in a little pack. Okay, y'all. Janae, these are clip-on. Janae, these are clip-ons. You want to suggest these to Jericho? Oh, that made my heart hurt. I'm sorry. That's just wrong. What you think she'll say? Not my deal. You're a huggy bear. Do you? Are you being serious or are you talking about these earrings? I'm slow tonight, Janae. Are you being serious? Yeah, I think so. That was almost insulting to even ask that child that. Just saying. Yeah, okay. Girl, I thought I was going crazy. I need to put those on a lighter card too. Because that black just doesn't do them justice. And I don't have any white cards right now, you guys, so I'll have to get some tan or white or something. I spoke too soon. They is. Mm, them are big. Them are big. These big things right here, them things, are them big old round gold tone things. You think so? Which ones? Well, yeah, probably so. Yeah, y'all might be onto something here. Yeah, ain't my jazz, but you know, ain't my thing. Now, there's some little dingly danglies along with a piece of my hair that I got. Free hair. Nobody don't want it. Didn't wanna do nothing with them, but um yeah, I just I was gonna throw them away, and I said, well, yeah, uh, I still don't know how I feel about those. Yeah, they sure will. Um, yeah, I don't know. I like these. Yeah, that's yeah. The a lot of the native girls here, if they're not wearing the native jewelry, the silver hoops and stuff. Yeah. Yep. Which ones are the boho? These are Okay, this is boho and this would be boho. Okay. You think so? Okay. Y'all, I need some coffee. Oh, the Lord was so sweet when he made the coffee bean, y'all. I'm telling you. Coffee bean and everything you make tea out of. Yes. Just saying. Okay, y'all. Y'all think I'm about halfway done? Look at there. I had to mm, little teeny wooden balls. Okay. I think Anna said she would wear these, and I was like, Anna, didn't you say you would wear those? They're made with little seed beads. Who said they would wear these? Because they're good quality made. They're on a piece of leather. They're made good. Just saying, y'all. I know they're probably look weird, but they're made good. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't wear them neither, but I mean, they're made good, is all I'm saying. So, somebody that likes stuff like that, they're made good. That's about all I can say because I don't like stuff like that. But if you're somebody that likes stuff like that, they're different. Yeah, the different is the word. They're different. There you go. Here's your sign, Debbie. You don't like that. I don't like it. And here is some more little seed bead earrings. They're black. Some little bougie person would like those. They're little black seed beads. There's some little. And these things are weird. Heavy weird. I know what I was going to do. You know what? I'll check later. Now I'm just starting to drop stuff. Ay, 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 ay. The blue ones? You would wear the blue ones? They would look good with. I I bet they would look good with a pair of denim pants and a white shirt and a denim jacket. Yeah. These were the ones I think I needed to test the other day and I forgot, y'all. But I'm worried about it right now. Found another little pack I could use. Faded denim, yeah. Some little dangly danglies. Ooh. Those are pretty. Here's some little, those are the fishy earrings. There's the little fishy earrings. Ooh. Okay. Needs to be on a white card because they're black earrings. 80s. Them reminds me of John Travolta and his. Yeah. John Travolta. Ugh. Yeah, I don't. Dance Fever. Yeah. Ugh. There we go, darlings. We're gonna throw them in there. Okay. Dues. Yeah. Mm. I. Yeah. I was never a Dance Fever type of watching TV stuff. I just couldn't get into that stuff. I always liked movies with like oh, what's his face? Well, the old school characters like from what anyway, just like more like the western stuff and um uh the old black and white shows. I just say that. I never got into the um movies like Dance Fever and uh what's that movie? Was it Dance Fever? Anyway, I never got into all that stuff. I liked old movies, like old black and white movies. Yeah. And I liked watching like wildlife stuff. Yeah. Regina, I do too. The old school stuff. Yeah. Janae, if those were clip on, I bet Jericho would like those if they were clip ons, but they're not. I think we should do the back room. Um, yeah. Um, we should do a back room and show her all the clip on stuff before I even take it anywhere or do anything with it and let that youngin pick out some, clip on because they're hard to find. Well, maybe you can find them easy there. But here where I live, clip ons are hard to find, especially pretty clip ons. you know. So we're gonna make that happen. Here's the other owl earrings. And they move. They're made out of brass. Yeah, Janae, very hard to find. That's why I'm saying, you know, if there's any that she wants, they're hers. You know? Because if a person don't want to pierce their ears, they should still be able to, you know, wear a yeah. Now you know what? I do have a lady that I can get some clip-on backs from that's brand new. Now they're from the 80s, but they've never been used. I can get some from her, and uh, well, I ask her how much she wants for them. You know. Yeah. Yeah. I just like the way the clip-ons have that good snap from the 80s, but you can put that little cushion on it to where it's not uncomfortable. Um, a lot of the newer versions of them, I just, you know. And maybe I just haven't, you know, seen enough of them, you know, to know what a good brand of them is. I don't know. I think those are cute. Just simple little pearl and champagne-esque, champagne color little dingly danglies. I think those are cute. Oh, do. Okay, y'all. Do. Yeah, these right here, Janae, I could take, I could go ask that lady if I can get some of the clip-on backs from her and cut those posts off if she like that, because that is a good enamel finish right there. That's pretty, and they feel good, and they're not heavy, but they're still made good. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna set these to the side, and these. I'm gonna put these and these together, um, Janae, and see if we can get clip backs that I can retrofit for her. Okay, because these are pretty earrings. I think that she would like. I'm just saying. We'll let her look at them, but I'm setting them to the side for her. Okay. Y'all, those are pretty. They're enameled with rhinestones. These things are nice. Too heavy for my ears, but they're nice. Yeah. It's it's just it looks like a rose petal. And okay, let me take them back out. Let me take them back out. This looks like a rose petal or some type of flower petal where the pink is. And then there's a green heart. It looks like little pieces of citrine or peridot. Well, no, it's more like a peridot color of rhinestones. And then a butterfly with green and then a darker pink enameled right there. And then that's the flower with the little stone right there in the middle. Yes, they're pretty. Yeah, I like them. Think they're real pretty. That is worthy of being bougie, my neighbor pretty. My bougie neighbor that I love very much. We go to church at the same place. Yeah, very pretty. Mm. Okay, y'all. Pretty, but way too big, in my opinion. But I know some other girl will really like those. So, dingly dangly. And they're not missing any rhinestones or anything. Yeah, that's what I've been educating on the last little bit. Teardrop seal, big and small. Is Echo still in here? I needed her to tell me if she wanted these little things. Echo, you still here? I need to know if you want me to set these to the side. Because you said you liked them. Did you want me to set these to the side for you? Isn't that the ones you said you liked? Oh, okay. Because I was getting ready to say, let me write Echo on them. Somebody said they wanted these. Oh, that. I wonder if it was tea. Hmm. I don't remember. Don't remember. Okay, y'all. They're the blue little flowers. These little bags is. Oh, okay. All these little bags are sticking, man. Sticking, sticking, sticking. I really like these little earrings a lot. So much that I might keep them. Just saying. Here's some little kitty cat earrings for some little girl. Y'all, I cannot believe how much jewelry or how long it's taken me to package this stuff. Goodness gracious. Well, imagine how long it took me to clean it all. Oh, man. Little bells. Some little jingly janglies. Hello, Blackbird. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Little dingly danglies. I need to put those together with them little red ones right there. Blackbird, how are you doing this evening, dear? Y'all, I got to cut these down a little bit, this piece of paper, because these things are not wanting to hang right. Things were pretty. Very pretty. They got a little rondelle on them that's got little rhinestones. Pretty. Silver tone. Like, those are nice. Honey, I am doing wonderful. I'm glad you're doing good. These are more of a high-end piece, y'all. Um, those will be one of the pieces that'll cost a little bit more. But not too, I mean, I'm not gonna be ridiculous. Now we're getting down to the wire, y'all. Look, I've only got 50 more pairs. Just saying. I can't believe how slow I'm going. Them cameo things. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, y'all. Oh no. See, now I'm getting sloppy because some of this stuff is coming off. Coming off the card because I'm getting sloppy. Yeah, those are pretty. Very pretty. It's a good thing they fell because you know what? There was a little black string from the cloth that I used cleaning the other day. Because these are brass and yeah, they're brass and I had to really work to get them in good shape again. So, and I'll definitely let whoever buys them know they need to, when they're done wearing them, they need to wipe them off and put them back in a bag so they don't tarnish again. You know? Y'all remember these? Oh, good gracious. Them big old. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I had to have a big. Yeah, I got to use a big bag to put them things in. Them definitely ain't my style. Ugh. But Janae said they sell these at the beach. Yeah, in my area. Yeah, she was right. They're nautical earrings. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not a Navy wife, but yeah, I feel you. Yep. Yeah. I'm going to be putting these. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. We're going to try to put them in a regular bag. Those are some bougie earrings, y'all. Yeah, I think I have to take those apart. Now, see, here's the thing. I think that I could literally take them apart and sell, the red part right there. Maybe put like a little, because they've got the little holes in it. They belong in Vegas. Yeah, what happens there stays there, right? Yeah, yeah. Blackbird, I get it. I think that I think I just picked up what you threw down. Just saying. Yeah. Anyway, I think I could put something. Yeah, I think I could do. Yeah, Janae, these are clip on, but I know she probably would not like something like that, would she? Or would she? Because those are clip ons. Yeah. I didn't think so either, but you never know unless you ask. I did not think so. Y'all know these aren't that bad. For nautical, I don't think so. Do you? I mean, I wouldn't wear them. I don't think. I think I'd have to have the right outfit. Yeah, they're okay. Definitely not as bad as the other ones. Yeah. Your mom would have worn them? Yeah, my mom would have worn them too. She'd have worn them all day long, no matter how bad they hurt her ears. She was a Avon rocking woman. Ain't those Avon? Didn't I say those were Avon? I don't know. We'll find out. Janae, what about those? Those are a prime candidate to turn into clip-ons. And that's good quality. Those right there. Those are real nice. Well, honestly, they are heavy. I wish they weren't, because those would look really pretty with her eyes, with her eye color. That youngin's got some pretty eyes. Just saying. Y'all, those look like a bathroom sink to me from the 80s. Or a wall in a bathroom from the 80s. Or a floor. You know, like a marble floor, or marble countertop, or is it just me, or were they using sink fixtures for? I don't know, y'all. Blackbird. Now this is a um. This is a. I done cleaned this thing off one time. That youngin walked by my jewelry with some dadgum mustard off of his wiener. Hot dog. I'm sorry. Dadgummit. I'm just y'all. Yeah. My youngin walked by the other day whenever I was working on his jewelry, and I seen mustard dripping, right? Well, it dripped on this earring. So, could you have seen that setting up? And I got some dried up mustard on an earring. It's a good thing I was picking about them because I would not have noticed that. Okay, I got it off. Luckily, it didn't stain. Because y'all know how mustard stains. And it's, okay, what it is, it's not marble. It's pieces of something put in resin with little teeny rhinestones all the way around it. Um, it's good quality, y'all, but it's not my style. Looks better since I cleaned the dried mustard off of it, don't it? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Tell him, eat your hot dog away from my place I'm working at. Yeah, mustard walked by. That's right. A hot dog walked by. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those are actually, I don't like the top part, but I like the bottom part. If these don't sell, y'all, I can take them apart and make 2 different sets of earrings out of them that I know would probably sell. You know, if they don't sell within like 2 or 3, times, I could take them apart and make 2 separate earrings out of them because those are nice. You think they'll sell? Well, we'll see. Okay, y'all, I'm going. You think they will too, Janae? See, I'm glad I got y'all to encourage me. Now, Janae, these are clip-on. I know she probably won't like them, but here's an idea, okay? Just hear me out. These are clip-on. Maybe she might want to take this stuff off, or at least this dingly-dangly down here off, or all of it. Tell me what you think. I'll let you look at them again. They're like an antique, and they are they're vintage. Yeah, they're pretty. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to show these to you again, Janae. Those are clip on. What about taking the bottom mess off if she would like the top? Because they're clip on and they're vintage and they are made good. You think so? Take that bottom beehive or whatever. It looks like a beehive. And I could actually use the beehives on something else, or even she could. Okay, Jericho pile. Jericho pile. Good, that young'un will have her some clip-ons. Lightweight, vintage. Could be turned into a clip-on. Those need to be on a lighter card. But I don't have a lighter card right now, so we're just going to keep on putting them on the cards we got for right now and putting them in the bag so they are protected. Y'all, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I think leave the little beads too. But I'm going to talk to Running with God and her later on in a backstage or something and get her to tell me if she wants me to take them off. Because when you're shipping stuff, every little bit of weight counts, And if she don't want them for nothing else, I can just pre-take the big old bobber thing off the bottom of it. Just saying. Here's some more bougie mama hoops. And those are hammered. Those are nice. And they are hypoallergenic. And they're made in the USA. Yeah, those are vintage. They're made in the USA. Just saying. Those are Promise. If I ain't never seen a pair of Promise earrings. And yes, I just made up a word. Promise. Promish. Promise. Unless somebody else has already made up that word. I don't want to be stealing nobody's words they made up. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty. I just would never wear them. Because they're too long for me. But they are pretty. Those. Those are pretty. Those have little. Yeah, those are pretty. They weren't so pretty until I cleaned them up, though. Yeah, after I got them cleaned, they were real pretty. Y'all were dwindling down. Yeah, these have really long, really long wires on them. That is screaming 60s. To me, it is. Maybe it's not, but to me, it is. Yeah, they're vintage. Yeah, they're vintage. You can tell it. Yeah, they're vintage. That does scream. It screams 60s, 70s, and 80s because I seen people in my like family photos wearing them things And it was way before I was born. You know, I'm just saying. Matter of fact, my aunt had some like that. And they were old when, well, they weren't old. But I mean, when I was like little. Blackbird, I'm sorry. It does to me, honey. But it could be, maybe it's from the 80s, but that's vintage feeling plastic, honey. Yeah. Yeah. My aunt's had a lot of them things. My Aunt Estel is who I'm referring to because I know she will probably watch this. Aunt Weezy, you know, tell me, is there not a picture? Where'd them things go? Girl, I know you just saw them things. There's a picture with you wearing some things just like that with a sundress. Just saying. Well, well, maybe they are from the 70s, but I thought it was a picture from before I was born. But I might be wrong. I'm just saying. But yeah, she had a pair like that. Yeah, well, yeah, 60s, 70s, 80s, yeah. But no, I seriously, Aunt Weezy, whenever you watch this, you tell me when you bought them earrings. Put it in the message and say, mm-mm-mm. I'm just saying I want my Aunt Weezy to let us know when she bought them. Because I know that picture's still out there. I know my uncle's probably got it back in her vibrant, youthful days. Because, oh, she's still a pretty woman, but she was a smoky, gorgeous young lady. I'm just saying. Y'all, those are the lightweight. They feel like they're pieces of leather, maybe faux leather, with a little silver, a little bit of silver on them. Okay, these are okay, Janae. These are lightweight and they're good quality. They're brass, and I cleaned them up real good. Those are good dress up earrings, I think. There you go, Janae. We will set them to the side just in case. Okay. Okay, so Jericho Powell. And here is another pair of the more upscale, but they're heavy, y'all. Um, Earrings. Mm-mm. Y'all, I'm dwindling down. I only have 20 more pairs to go. Oh, man. And the funny thing is, those will sell. Those will sell. They're missing no rhinestones or nothing. Everything's intact. I Even though these were in a vintage jar, Yeah, I've been working. Yeah, they will go quickly. Um, they were okay. This is the thing. They were in a vintage jar. I don't believe they're vintage. Can somebody clue me in if they think these are vintage? They feel vintage because they feel vintage. All right. They were in a vintage jar. But I question, what do y'all think? All the rhinestones are there. The rhinestones do look too good of a quality to be, and now they're not marked. They don't bear a name that there's no maker's mark. But the detail on them is so good. They are styling. The detail work on them is so good it almost makes me think that they are vintage. Because a lot y'all know how y'all I know y'all know what I'm saying. You think so, Blackbird? Okay. Let me okay. Um yeah, quality over production. That see y'all, this is why it's good to talk to people. Because you get different people's viewpoints on stuff. And yeah. Um 70s, y'all. Again, reminds me of yeah. Y'all. Y'all know what these remind me of. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna just say it. One of them shows back in the 70s where they're in a big city and there's them women that's wearing the big like go-go boots, you know, up to their knees, and they got like a long jacket on. And Madonna, oh, well, I don't know about that. Yeah, well, yeah, she would have wore those. But I'm talking about before Madonna's time. But well, maybe that was Madonna's time. Was she singing during the 70s? I thought she was to the 80s. I don't know. I didn't really listen to her. I think one of the first songs I heard was her singing that song about Papa Don't Preach, I think. Yeah, it was that one. And my daddy turned the TV off and said, "Do you know what that song's about, y'all?" And it's no. And he cut the TV off. So, but like Dance Fever, like, the 70s where the women wear the long little coats with it, had the little twisty thing and tied up in the front, and that had their hair up, all big, oh, with them on. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not that much about style, but that's what it makes me think of. Okay, this says Madonna, the 80s. Buck Rogers dancer. Who's Buck Rogers? Who's Buck Rogers? Okay, so these are probably from the 80s then. Y'all, because I don't know. I'm asking. D says 80s. Yeah. D says 80s. Goldie Hawn. Goldie H is Goldie Hawn, right? See, I don't know a lot about stuff. I know who Goldie Hawn is. Oh, okay. So it wasn't until the early 80s. Okay. Well, it's still considered vintage. So we're good. Yeah. Okay. Y'all got a few more bags. And I got a lot more jewelry. Okay. Let's see here. Well, welcome, Charles, but be nice while you're here. Okay. They look like something from a bridal boutique or a place that would sell special occasion clothes and matching jewelry. Yeah, that's right. And I don't like to be rushed. So don't be trying to rush me. Okay? We're not having no auction or nothing. Okay? We just spending some time together. But y'all, them are little rhinestones that are round. What y'all think about those? The Madonna era too. I think these could go in any area. Okay. Well, thank you for apologizing, baby. I think these could go for any era, don't y'all? Because didn't every era have like circles and rhinestones? Yeah, I think so too. And they have a wavy pattern. They're not flat. Yeah, that one's got like a wavy, it's not a flat circle. It's like got a tone in it. So it could be. Now they do feel like they're made out of stainless steel, but I'll have to test them to see. Yeah, there you go, timeless. That, Regina, that's a good way to put it, timeless. Those are the sailboat slash car earrings that I was picking on Jericho about that are clip on. Yeah. And no, she don't want them. But somebody might. They are mother of pearl, Janae. They are mother of pearl. I did think I'd let you know that they're mother of pearl. Yeah, exactly. Oh, she did know. Oh, okay. Yeah, she like me. She knows when she don't like something. She don't like something. Those are some little wooden beads, y'all. And those are no, no, no. These are stone. Yeah, these are stone. I don't know why I said wooden. Um, y'all, they're earth tone. I'm gonna put them up against my hand so y'all can see. Simple, but so that's my style. Simple. Yes, yeah, yeah. I think you're right, Regina. Now, see, that type of simple is my style. Now, I like the silver hoops and just simple silver, you know, simple stuff. Well, that's gunmetal, but a gunmetal finish. Okay. Of these, Blackbird. 60s, 70s, you had some? Honey. Blackbird, I thought you were my age. I thought you were my age, baby. I was a 70s baby. So you're saying you were born before the 70s? See, you're just a little bit over my husband, just a little bit, by a couple years. But I did not know. I thought you were my age. See there? I learned something new every day. Well, then you should know a lot about jewelry. So are you 68 or 57? Oh, you're from 19... Girl, I'm sorry. No, okay, I get it. 1957. Duh. Slap me, girl. Oh. See, I'm doing my math in my head. First of all, ain't there one of you old. Old's when you got to blow the dust off. Y'all got any dust on you? Bitch ain't got no dust on you. Y'all, those are pretty. I like those. Ain't nobody got to blow no dirt off of you, Blackbird. Girl, come on now. Y'all ain't got no dirt or no dust on you. Y'all ain't old. Look at there, y'all. These are heavy. These are definitely vintage. They're old. Not as old as Methuselah, but they old. Well, guess what? Y'all, that's over 100 pieces of jewelry. Because I went through 100 bags plus some because I used some other ones. Sorry. Yeah, I embrace my age too. Somebody told me I needed to dye my hair a while back. Well, very recently. And I said, well, how about you dye your hair the color you want me to dye my hair? You dye your hair that color. And don't tell me what I need to be doing. Because I'm not dyeing my hair to please nobody. I stopped worrying. Well, there is a couple more bags. Right there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more bags. Yeah. Okay. Y'all, these are, I think these are from probably, I'm going to be thinking, although it could be from any era or any decade. These to me just seem like I remember seeing some of these in the 90s, and I need to clean these things again. Did I forget to clean these? No, I cleaned these. Hold on a minute. Let me see here. No, I cleaned them. Your son gave you, do you have a daughter too? Regina? My boy gave me a run for my money, y'all. I remember my mama telling me, if you have a youngin' that'll give you half the headache that you've given me, you're gonna know what I feel like one day. Well, I guess my mama might have been right about one thing. Well, I'm not saying she wasn't right about stuff. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, y'all. I'm just saying she was right about that one thing. Because he gave me a run for my money. Uh, um, y'all, I can't put my finger on whether. Okay, running with God. Hold on a minute. Ugh. Okay, I fixed it for you. Janae, say something in chat now. Okay, there you go. I fixed it. You got it? Okay. I figured out how to do it the other day while we're live. Y'all, those I can't tell what this is made out of. So I'm hesitant to say that these are vintage, even though they were in the vintage. I think these were in the vintage jar. So I don't know. Just saying. But they're extremely lightweight. And to me, they feel very made in China-ish. Recently China-ish. The old stuff from way a long time ago that was made in China was actually made good, y'all. But this, yeah. Mm. Mm. Very, 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 very pretty. But very, very, very thin. And it's one of them pieces where I just can't tell, Regina. And I'm afraid to try to see how easily it'll bend. Because you know how some of the stuff from way back when, it might have been thin, but it didn't bend. You know what I mean? I know that sounds silly. So I don't want to ruin it by bending it, you know? My instinct says $1 is what I'll sell them for. $1. Okay? Yeah, I just, unless I'm really, really, really wrong, you know? And I know, just those just don't, they're not screaming vintage. They're screaming factory line. Quick, 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 quick. Mass produced. Just saying. You know? You know how whenever you touch something and it just feels a certain way, it feels like even though it's old and lightweight, it just has that feeling of quality. Even though it's thin, it feels like quality. And then you touch something and it feels like mass produced, rickety feeling. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Here's the little pink seed bead earrings. And y'all, believe it or not, if I had on like a pair of, this is what I would wear this with. A pair of brown dress slacks, a little um tan um undershirt, like an undershirt, but you know what I mean. And maybe a sage green sweater, like a button up, but you leave it open. or overshirt, and I would wear those pink earrings and like a scarf with all those uh, colors mixed in it around my collar. Yeah. With some brown low cut boot shoes. Yep. Mm. Yeah, I like them too. I didn't at first till I got to looking at how good a quality the beading was. And the more I looked at them, the more I liked them. Because at first glance, I'm like, you know. But then I looked at the quality and I can appreciate the quality so much that it made me like them, you know. Just simple little ear huggers, gold tone, good quality, good quality little wooden beads. Just simple little wooden beads. Goodness, I've been doing this for over 3 hours. Y'all, man, I need to pick up the speed. Mm. I tell you one thing, I sure have learned to appreciate um, women who take this jewelry and clean it up and repair it and try to, provide for their family with it. Yeah. Um, y'all, I can't sell these. I can't sell these, but they're because there's just enough there's just enough tarnish on them right here that I'm not comfortable with selling them, but they are a very good quality earring and they have little, I'll let y'all see, the little tiny dingly danglies that are very pretty. So I'm going to put these with the free stuff because they are good quality. And I can actually offer them and say, look, I can't sell these new, or I can't sell these because of the tarnish. But they're good quality, you know. Would you like them? You know what I mean? Just saying. What y'all think? Get a bunny earrings. And these are clay earrings from Etsy. Obviously, they're not vintage. Somebody else, Etsy or whatever. It was in one of the things. And I don't remember which jar it came out of. I don't remember. But I'm not taking it, doing nothing with it. I'm leaving it in that pack. Because I will probably give it to a little girl that stops, you know, um, or a young lady. Hmm. You don't think so? So you think I should put it up there? Y'all think so? Y'all don't think I'm being too, stuffy about it? Or I shouldn't be so stuffy about it? To try to sell it anyway? Okay. Because it's not a lot. It is a little bit right there on the one. The other earring doesn't even have it on there. It's just this one place right here. Okay. 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 Well, still, I'll keep them on that. Okay. Now, y'all, there was 120 pairs of earrings in this. Yeah. Deanna, that's what Kenna said. Empty tray, 120 pieces. So, yeah. I'm being too persnickety. Yeah, that's what he says. Yeah, literally. So, I am going to, guess what, y'all? Y'all get to witness what those look like in this right here. Because I'm going to put them in there so y'all can see just how many bags we got in there. Try not to drop them all in the coffee. Y'all can watch me put them in the box. No, yeah, I don't want to. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I do. But also, too, if I'm being unreasonable about something, because y'all, I don't know a lot about jewelry. I've never owned a lot of jewelry, you know. So, I mean, what I think might not be, I mean, y'all know what I'm saying. I know y'all know what I mean. I just don't know. So, it's good to get other people's viewpoints and look at it and say, well, yeah, that can slide. That's not that big of a deal, you know. Y'all, that's a lot of earrings. I didn't think I was ever gonna get done with these. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I normally do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to be cautious to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Okay, y'all, and a couple pieces fell on the floor, but I'll pick them up. But there we go. And there's a lot of them that I've got to make cards for because they're clip-ons. So I'm going to make the cards, but I'm not doing that tonight. Yeah. Yeah, putting the jewelry up, that's a good idea. And D, you're right. Yeah, I get it. Yes, I would rather get feedback and people go ahead and tell me, hey, is this whatever, instead of me going and looking like a buffoon trying to sell stuff because I don't have a clue. You know what I mean? Then people will really look at me like I'm crazy, like she kind of off her rockers. You know, unreasonable expectations is not. Y'all. I know y'all understand what I'm saying. But hold on a minute. That was driving me bonkers. Yeah. And you know what, D? Looky here. What I did last night, just tinkering around. There's that. And there's the company stamp on the back. There's a thin one that, you know, that I can do for some little like just little real teeny earrings. Yeah. Yep, that's right. I believe that too. Cause I'm gonna be praying and be prayed up. Just like I always do before I go do anything, like, you know what I mean? Just make sure I'm going where God wants me to go. Literally. God wants me to set up at one place. You know? Okay, y'all. Yeah, the thin one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. That's why I bought the slicer that I bought. This thing was so it would be. Well, hello, Wild. That's why I bought this is because cutting them out with the scissors was just, y'all, it was hurting right here doing it so much. Yeah, Echo, I agree with you. And like I said, I've got uh, a much greater, not that I didn't appreciate them before, but I got a much greater appreciation when I see these ladies that they say, well, they get the jewelry and they repair it or whatever. They get it where they can turn around and try to sell it. Because I know now how hard this stuff is. Because, y'all, some of this stuff is just gummy and horrible when you get it. And then other times it's, like the one lady, there's two ladies down in South Carolina, two or three, that they're fairly good about cleaning up their jewelry and stuff. And then there's a place down there, further back this way, that you never know what you're gonna get. I mean, as far as like, and y'all see me open up some stuff. I'm not trying to say, um, I got to be careful because I don't want to be, um, yeah, y'all. If there's dirt in the bottom of the jar, you know, maybe they could have dumped the dirt out of the jar before they sold it to me. Y'all, was there somebody in here named Queen that I missed? Because I don't want to miss nobody. Just saying. But yeah, like I said, there's a couple down in South Carolina, and then there's one or two that's further up in back that way in South Carolina that, yeah, there was dirt in the bottom of jars, and the other stuff was just, there was some good pieces. I'm not going to say there wasn't good pieces, because there was. But y'all, I had a lot of cleaning up to do. And maybe they didn't have the time to clean it up. So I'm not trying to be critical of them and being out about it. Well, hello, Cheryl. Cheryl, I can believe it. My hands were so gross. You know, when I was cleaning this stuff, I had the gray. Ugh, it was, yeah. But y'all get what I'm saying. It's just some of the stuff is really dirty. And what's underneath all the dirt might be the best quality. But it's, what I'm saying is, I know the places I can go and the jewelry will be fairly clean. And then other places that I go to, I know whenever I get it, I know I'm gonna have a lot of cleaning up to do. I don't know if it's they don't have time, or that they don't care, or I don't know. And I'm certainly not going to ask them, because they're selling it to me at a reasonable price, and I do not want to be insulting. Because you know what? Whenever you go and you got your nose turned up at people and you ask too many questions, or you know, that don't go over too well with people. You know. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Thank you, thank you. So, and here locally, right here, y'all, I've not had a good um time with the jewelry right here in my area, like finding stuff like this. I've got to go elsewhere. Regina, that's exactly, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is exactly a good point right there. You don't never know what somebody's going through. You don't know what time. That might be all they can do to get up and go there just to set up to sell jewelry to somebody. It might be all they can do to get out of bed to go. You know, you don't ever know. And some of us are real good at, no matter what's going on, most people will never know what we're going through. You know, just saying, because we don't want to like feel like we're sitting around whining and crying and uh spilling our mess all over everybody else. Um, just saying. You know, good point. Got some good thinking people in here. I like that. And D, I did not spill nothing in my coffee tonight, girl. So I'm happy about that. And I didn't get no dirt in it either. But um Miss Cheryl, um whenever I shut this down, I'm gonna open up a I might go live again, but it would be on StreamYard. Um and if I don't, I'm gonna open up a backstage. And depending on whatever happens, we might go live together. So, would you like for one of us to send you the link? Um, but y'all, I've been on here for over 3 hours, and I need to take a brain break for about 5 minutes, and I need to go check on Kenneth because he's real kind, and just talk to him for a few minutes. Um, See if he needs anything. Oh, Cheryl, we would figure it out. I figured it out. I figured out. Um, but but if are you going to bed soon, Cheryl? Okay, well, y'all, what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to shut the room down, and y'all go ahead and say your, if you got anybody you want to say bye to or anything, I'll leave it open for a minute so y'all can say bye and all that. But I appreciate everybody coming. Thank you for, coming in and visiting with me and sitting here and listening to me go on and yap and all that. And just I appreciate everybody's feedback. Y'all giving me some good stuff to think about, and just the encouragement that you give me. Y'all, stuff like that matters. It matters to me. I appreciate it. And advice, telling me, 'cause I don't know a lot about this stuff, and I might be thinking something that it's not. You know, so yeah, Echo. Yeah, see, Echo's got it, Miss Cheryl. If you want it, she knows how to do it. Okay. Alrighty, well, Janae, I love y'all. Till Jericho and everybody, and Courtney and that, just your hubby, tell everybody I said hey. Deanna, tell everybody hey. I will do the back room and all that. So, um, everybody that wants to come, you know, we'll figure out who all wants to come. But anyway, Echo, um, everybody else that was here, Miss Regina, Miss, oh, y'all, I forget my head if it won't screwed on right. There was another lady that was in here. The Wild Pony was here. Oh yeah. Um, I can't scroll down. Y'all, my brain's not working right. Everybody that was here, that visited, that's still here. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna go on and shut down. Y'all have a blessed night, and I love you guys. Bye.